Hello everybody and welcome to What About the Game. Today I'm going to be talking about Nova-111 or Nova-111 or 111 or however they want it to be pronounced. So it was released on the Wii U eShop just last week and is from Functronic Labs. So it's difficult to describe the game succinctly. It's sort of a turn-based dungeon crawler puzzle game, but with some real-time elements. So you move your spaceship around rather compact stages in a turn-based fashion. So as you move, your enemies will also make a move too. Kind of like roguelike games. But the twist with this game is that there are a few enemies that actually attack in real time. So for example, there are some enemies that will attach some vines to your ship and they'll send something along them to try and damage you. Now these things that try to damage you move in real time. So you need to forget all about this slow pace strategy kind of thing and you just need to charge them down to stop you from taking some damage. Now throughout the game there are many enemies like this and they will really keep you on your toes. I think that the enemy variety is actually one of the strong points of the game. You know how they mix the real time and the turn based. They do that very well. But the game isn't just about outwitting enemies. In fact, the majority of the game is about puzzle solving. Each stage is packed with puzzles that usually involve, standard block pushing and switch hitting, things that we've all seen many times before. But they're really well thought out, well planned and polished in this game. There's very little feeling of repetition, which is pretty remarkable for how long the game is. To help you solve the puzzles, you acquire 3 abilities fairly early on in the game. The first one is a beam weapon that allows you to shoot 2 spaces ahead of you. You know, you can use this to damage enemies, destroy blocks, or hit switches. And then there's the phasing ability that lets you warp 2 spaces ahead and bypass things that are in the middle. And finally there's something that allows you to pause time for a few seconds. Each of these are really utilized to their fullest. The devs really squeezed all the potential uses out of them, and every ability is used in so many ways, and that's quite a commendable feat, I think. Personally, I find the art style and sound design to be fairly standard. They're functional, nothing particularly special. I think the biggest complaint I have about the game is probably the environments. They look fine enough, but for me some of them can be a little cluttered and a little too claustrophobic. It's nothing too major, but that's the only thing that slightly bothered me while I was making my way through the game. So Nova-111 is certainly a well-made game, a very polished puzzling experience. I enjoyed my time playing through it. The game has a decent length. But I think it's probably the kind of game that's best played in short bursts, like playing a few stages here and there at a time. If you like puzzle games with a bit of action, then this is definitely worth your attention. So guys, if you've enjoyed what you heard, then please like and subscribe. It will really help me out. You've no idea. If you'd like to know more about Nova-111, then check out the full review at whataboutthegame.com. And don't forget to keep up to date with us by following us on Facebook and Twitter. Okay, cheers guys, bye bye.